So that is her from a couple of days ago when she stormed the court to appeal the case after it was dismissed by the judge due to it being an immoral act. Yes, the court claims they can't give a verdict based on an immoral act. Now, both of you had an agreement. This is a verbal agreement, a verbal contract that you both had. There's no evidence. You don't have any evidence, a signed contract that the court can base on it to give you a verdict. Moreover, this is an immoral act. This is somebody's husband you are having an affair with. So the court cannot decide or give a verdict as to the man should give you the car, should give you no. According to Ghana law, public policy or whatever, they can't give a verdict due to that. Now, if you don't know the story, I'm going to give you a background of it. So the lady you just saw is Deborah Seyram Adablah. She took a married man, to court after the man failed certain promises he made to her. Now, one may wonder what these promises are. One, according to Deborah, this man promised to give her a monthly allowance of, I think, is it 2,000 or 3,000 every month. She was working with First Atlantic Bank by then, and then she was this NSS personnel, National Service Scheme personnel. Yes, this NSS people that after your national service, you can get to work at wherever you are working at. So Deborah went working with the man, and then this man showed interest in her. She also accepted. Now, after accepting, this man decided to promise her certain things. According to the promises, the man claimed he would give her a monthly allowance of, I think, either 2,000 or 3,000. After, he's going to give her money to start up a business. Also, he promised to pay her rent. She was in an apartment, or the man rented an apartment for her. He claimed he would pay 3 years, but instead of the 3 years, this man paid for just a year. Deborah claims she needs the other 2 years. Bought her a car. Now, the funny thing about this whole thing is the man bought the car and then registered it in his name. Because he knew whatever he was going to do, he registered the car in his name. I wonder if Deborah didn't know about this. And also promised Deborah that he is going to divorce his wife. Yes, Elder Ernest Nimako claimed he's going to divorce his wife, Mrs. Nimako, and then gets married to Deborah herself, making her his wife. So Deborah claims she needs all this. The man has to fulfill his promises. Instead of the three years rent the man promised, the man just paid for 1 year. The car that he gifted to her as a gift, in no way it was registered in his name. The monthly allowance that he was supposed to pay didn't come again after some time. She also needs the money to start up her business because she needs to take care of herself. Now, when you listen to all this, and also the man even told her that when after your national service personnel and then you are being called to come and work at the bank, this man told Deborah not to accept it because he, Mr. Nimako, is going to take care of her, going to take care of every need. So this lady, whilst her friends were being called to come and work, she didn't accept it. I'm surprised she even trusted a man. She didn't accept it. She decided to go by this man's words and then reject the offer that the bank made to her. Yes, she rejected it. Also, anytime she had intimacy with this man, she had to take this contraceptives and stuff. So you see why the lady is bent on making this man's life a living hell. Yes, you can't destroy my life and then go scot-free like that. No, somehow I support her, somehow I don't support her, because in all this, it is the wife of the man that is going to suffer. If you watch the video carefully, you see the man in it. If you watch the first video, you see he was the one the journalist approached and then asking if he would give any comments, but then he pretended to be on his phone. That is Mr. Ernest Nimako. Yes, Ernest Nimako, that is him. So you see why the lady is kind of angry. Now, she claims they had issues when the man wanted to have unlawful penetration or something like that. Is it, as a lady, there's only one hole that you can use to do this intimacy something. But I don't know if the man wanted a BJ or if the man wanted to engage in an anal something. Yes, that brought about issues between them, that Deborah wasn't happy about it. She claims it's against her belief it's against the law of Ghana, so she can't do it. I think that according to her, that's brought the issues between them that has ended them in court. She also revealed that it was the man's decision that they should go to court if she doesn't agree with whatever he is doing, because you can't take the car from me, you can't not fulfill your promises after all that I've been through with you. People are bashing her at this point for trying to destroy somebody's marriage. But let's look at it from this point. You, this man, if you have a daughter and then somebody tries to do this to your daughter, how are you going to feel? Contraceptive, as we know, as in the post, to the lady and some. If you read much about it, you're supposed to take it just twice a year. As a lady, if you don't want all this, you can go for family planning. But according to her, this man makes her take this stuff every time so that she wouldn't get pregnant. She wouldn't get pregnant. This can affect her system. If you don't know, this can affect her system. That is why she's burnt on it. If this man has daughters, he should consider certain things. What if this is my daughter? What if somebody does this thing to my daughter? How would I feel? You make her take contraceptives. Secondly, you wanted to engage in sexual acts that she doesn't want. Now you've taken the car away from her. You've paid only 1 year rent instead of the 3-year rent. The monthly allowance is not coming. You even told her not to accept First Atlantic Bank's proposal when they call her to come and work after her NSS. Now her friends are all working. She is on social media selling whatever she has to sell. Now she claims she's a chef because she needs to survive. After all this, the court even slapped her with a 10,000 Ghana cedi fine that she has to pay to the court. What we understand that the judges and staff may also have their own side checks and stuff, so they don't want this issue. If she wins this case, a lot of side chicks are going to take their married men to court. If Deborah should win this case, a lot of side chicks are going to follow her footsteps and then take their married men that they are dating to court over failed promises. If you don't know, let me tell you. So that is why they are bent on not making this lady win this court case. But whatever be the case, she has appealed, and I'm sure let's wait for the outcome. I can't say it's any judge. The next judge to review this case is going to let her win, but let's wait for the outcome. Since she has appealed, we don't really know what is going on, if the case has been adjourned or if it has been thrown out of court, if it has been dismissed. We don't really know about it, so let's wait for the outcome of it.